Oh hi, it's Milo Melodies here at Gear4music Synths Tech. We have got the new Cherry Audio Mini Mode. That would be Cherry Audio making an insanely affordable mini Moog for your DAW for the 21st century. Well, let's just have a quick play. I've literally just booted this up. This is the first time I've messed around with it too. So, the sound. So the first thing I'm doing, of course, is messing with the filter. That is like the sound. Of course, also the drive that's in the mixer. So let's mess with this. In a sense, it was a fault that the mixer drove on the Mini Moog. And so let me mess around. What I'll do is I'm going to play with the mixer settings, the level settings, and I'm going to be listening for kind of crunch and drive and then squidging that filter. It's this relationship between driven oscillators and like that squidgy Moog filter that just give it its kind of characteristics. It's like key sound. So no oscillators. 1, 2. Oh yeah. Decay's got to be on here. The Mini Moog's got a weird envelope where it's an ADS, but the release is shared with the decay time. So by decay on, we should get release. It's polyphonic. That's nice. Let's probably hear it with 3 oscillators. That's cool, isn't it? It's got a real, like, it's got this sort of presence. You've got that sort of like warm, slightly burned vibe. Now, another thing that we can do on the Mini Moog is the like input trick where you take the headphone output and you feed it back into the input and you create a feedback loop. And I wonder if what they've implemented, oh look, here it is. They've got different ways of basically implementing it. So I think if we have this up, yeah, that. It is basically you switch this on and turn that up and you'll get feedback. High settings, I sort of, from the times I played with the real Mini Moog, I remember it being a bit more bonkers, but it may be dependent on the oscillator settings that you have. Still, you get more drive. let's get a bit more of a slow. We've been doing long pads. It's just because I really want to just get a sense of the tone, if that makes sense. Like, I'm not making, you know, funk sounds on this. I just want to hear the tone. Like, you can hear if it's got bite and cojones. And it sounds good, does. So there's some other weird things you can do on a Minimoog. You can actually do FM because you've got oscillator 3 as a modulation source, and it can go to the filter with this little switch. So if I turn this off, this is how it was originally. I actually was mistakenly hadn't realized. So it was in low frequency mode. But if I turn oscillator 3 control off, that will mean it's not being played by the keyboard anymore. And that just becomes a free running LFO. And then you turn this off. And then if we put the mix so it's over at oscillator 3, turn that on. And then you have to turn up the mod wheel because it's a Minimoog. And you get these kind of like weird zingy sort of like bing bang bing. If I turn the control back on, that's it as an LFO. Ooh, that's nice down there. Weird. So yeah, an LFO and also a like a audio rate modulation source. Turn that off. Turn off this feedback. So I've got a Keystep 37 down here. If I stick it on its sequencer and polyphonic. Have to use the pitch wheel because, of course, the Minimoog invented the pitch wheel. Well, not the Minimoog itself, but those who invented the Minimoog. Bill Hemsworth and Bob and Co. What? Should we assign a knob to it? I think if we go MIDI learn that, and then I go like that. Ta-da! And then how about that one? And then if I stop learning, I think it sounds really good. For what this costs, it is pretty ridiculous as deals go. So if you haven't got yourself a Mini Moog of any form, that is hardware or software, and you do use plugins, then I urge you to consider the Mini Mode. Links down below in the description to pick this up. I believe it's starting with an intro deal. So yes, if you are interested, this is a very good Mini Moog. So check it out. Thanks very much for watching. Subscribe if you'd like to see future videos, of course. And yeah, thanks for stopping by. We'll see you next time.